So no matter where you go, like there's always fans. I just want to just give my appreciation and love for all the fans out there, and just like to all the kids out there that are trying to like make it to the next level. Just keep working.
Lucky Finau is here with us. My name's Mike Lacey, and we're with Beyond the Game. Lucky, we've heard about you. It's great you're on the set because now we get to, sense the real Lucky Finau.
Oh yeah, no, I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. It's interesting. I was unaware that this will be your third freshman year at BYU, and that's not an academic issue, right?
Oh no, not academic.
You might get
issue,
your master's degree before you're done with football.
Yeah, I mean, I guess third time's the charm, So this would be,
and you were telling me why. So tell us why, because a lot of people during COVID, got that COVID year.
Oh yeah.
Why do you have 3 freshman years?
So I joined the team back in 2023, that winter spring season, and when I got there, I just I had some like health problems where I had like this mass tumor on my heart, so they had to remove it, and during the procedure they had to break my sternum and a couple ribs. So that first year I redshirted just because of that, and then.
But yeah, okay, so you had a tumor on your heart.
Yeah.
And that was removed. They had to cut the sternum, and you had some broken ribs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard to play football with a broken sternum. And is everything all healed up, right?
Honestly, I feel like this off season, I feel back to my normal self, like before my mission and stuff like that. Because even on my mission, I didn't know it was affecting me, like the mass tumor, but it was like there'd be times where I'd wake up in the middle of the night, like, and I couldn't breathe, and it's just because like the blood wasn't flowing to my lungs.
You didn't know about it, right?
No, I thought I was just out of shape, honestly. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm just out of shape.
Your mission.
Yeah, and when I came back, we'd work out, and then after every workout, I would see stars, and then I would always see stars.
And this wasn't the quarterbacks. This one.
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just from like running.
You're seeing stars in your vision.
Yeah, I'm seeing stars. Like there'd be times where I'd be sleeping and I'd wake up just gasping for air. So because I thought like. But I didn't know what was the problem until I actually lost my voice for like 9 to 10 months. So I was mute.
Really?
And then
now let me interrupt you right there. All right, you were mute. We are blessed today because on set you're not on camera, but we have Lucky's dad, Ami, and his sister, Sweetie, and so they're here with us, and. I was going to tease you a little bit more because, I mean, maybe it was a blessing to them that you were mute.
Oh, yeah, probably.
No. No, what a scary thing. You know, especially losing your breath, seeing stars when you're running, feeling like, oh, well, I'm on my mission. I'm getting out of shape. This is really frustrating. And then discovering that you had a mass on your heart. Was that during your mission that they discovered that?
It wasn't until almost going into fall camp. 2023, that 2023 season, yeah.
Wow. And so you had to go in for surgery.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went into surgery maybe a week and a half before we started fall camp. Yeah.
And it's only just now that you're feeling, almost fully recovered from that issue.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because right before you, we had Terrence Motley here.
Oh, Terrence was here?
Terrence was here.
Oh, yeah. Terrence is my boy. I love Coach Terrence.
What a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good guy.
And seriously, there was wisdom coming out of that dude.
No, I love Terrence.
I call him dude, but yeah, he's a. So I assume with your recovery and everything that you were working with Coach T.
Yeah, Coach T, Kobe Clausen, like both of them they know what they're doing. Yeah, I trust both of them.
Good for you. All right, so I interrupted you. There were 3 freshman years
Yeah, so then last year I redshirted again, and then this will be my
real freshman.
my real freshman
Okay,
year.
so you took your freshman year last year. Now it's interesting because last year the running back, you're a running back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and let me interrupt myself now. I mean, Lucky Finau. Yeah, you should be a golfer because for me, golf, you need a lot of luck. And so with the name Lucky, hey, maybe you're going to sink more putts than me. But then Finau, I think that's kind of a golf name here in Utah.
Oh yeah, that Tony's grandpa and my grandpa are brothers.
So you're a cousin.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Oh, so do you get tickets to any golf tournaments?
No, I've only met Tony like once
Really?
when I was like 8. So since then, I've never seen him.
What an unbelievably good golfer, though, right?
Yeah.
And I understand that you might have some other athletic-oriented cousins or uncles or things like that.
Oh yeah, I do. So my mom's brother is actually Kalani.
Kalani?
Yeah.
Kalani Sitaki, your head coach.
Yeah, my head coach.
Now is that hard?
Yeah. Really hard.
Why?
Well, just because a coach can get on you like as a coach, but
as an uncle.
Yeah, as an uncle, it's like when you mean the words he say, like I've heard coaches all the time be like, "Hey, like I'm not joking around," and you always be like, "Oh yeah, whatever, he's just saying that." But like when he says stuff to me, it's like, "Oh, he's not playing." Like
you can tell.
Yeah, I can tell he's being serious. Yeah.
And do you have Thanksgiving dinner with them sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Oh man, Coach, I didn't get enough playing time last week. Unk.
Yeah.
All right, so we met with Trey Alexander and LeMason Waller, and they both said that you're really shy in the locker room. Is that right?
If that's what they're saying.
Obviously, they said the opposite. What goes on? I mean, tell us about why do some of the guys on the team, maybe everybody, why do they consider you one of the spark plugs, the guy that keeps everybody, in tune, happy? What is it about your personality that causes your team to feel so good about you?
Really, it's just the other guys, like every time I walk into the locker room, like someone's always like dancing or like making a joke. So it just is easy to feed off of that energy, like I'm always walking in and everyone else is always smiling. So then it just makes you feel it. I want to smile too. Like I want to get in on the shenanigans and just be with the boys. And I feel like that's what makes it so easy. Just like I feel like everyone can just be who they want to be, like when they're in the locker room. Like it's real. It's like it's authentic, like the way we hang out and stuff.
Would you say it's kind of being a jokester or pranks or just saying silly stuff?
I'd say all of it.
Singing Adele?
Oh yeah.
Man?
Yeah, I'd say it's all of it, man. It's all of it. It's a mixture of all those things.
Lucky, I love you already, man. That is
I love you too, Mike.
That is so good. I mean, and you know what? To have the courage to just, be yourself and do that. That's half the battle.
Yeah.
All right. So are you, now we are always running one back sets, right?
Well, I don't know if I can say this, but
don't say it. I'm happy to hear that there might be a wrinkle. This will be fun. I've been saying all along, because I was a fullback, and I could run, I could go out for a pass, and it was fun. It was almost like having two tight ends, because as a running back, you've got perhaps a strong side or a weak side linebacker who has to cover you.
Yeah.
And the wideouts always have cornerbacks, and they're designed to cover, but linebackers aren't always designed to cover you. And so you can get open sometimes when the other guys can't. And so I've always, we need to go back to that two-back set.
Yeah.
Where you can do those little out routes or hook, or little circle routes, and you're open right over the middle for 5-10 yards all the time. But it takes courage to be a running back, right?
Yeah.
Because, those guys are all right there and they're growling at you. They want to hit you. They want to take your legs out. What's it like to get the ball and to see all this massive humanity trying to take you down?
It is pretty intimidating, like pre-snap, because like last year, like you'll see like you're sitting there and you're trying to see who you like have to block, if it is a block, or if you're gonna get the ball, like, and you're seeing like JT Tumor or like Tyler Batty, and then behind them you see Harrison and Jack Kelly and Isaiah Glasgow or Ace Kafusi or Che. So
those guys can all hit.
And all those guys are huge. So
they are.
But then you look at your own line and you're like, okay, we have some good own linemen like Bruce Mitchell, like Sonia Makasini, like all those guys are guys that I trust that, can do their job to allow me and the other backs to do their job too.
I love it. So would you consider yourself more of a fullback or a tailback, halfback?
It depends. Like, so sometimes like we'll be like in two back and like have like, I can be the lead blocker or like go out for the pitch, or it just depends on whatever.
Good.
Yeah.
And running back, because, we run like, 50% sometimes run, 50% pass. Those guys are getting hit, so we need a good lineup of running backs that can come in and play.
Yeah, last year... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, tell me, last year, because LJ was injured for...
Yeah, a couple of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last year I think they played maybe 6 running backs the whole season. So... And then that just makes it good. So it keeps everyone accountable. Like this off season so far, like Coach Harvey's been telling us, like you never know what's gonna happen. Like if someone goes down, like the first guy should look the same as the 10th guy. So he holds us to a high standard of just knowing the plays, like knowing our assignment, and then just giving effort all the time. And I think just having a bunch of backs like LJ Martin, Enoch Nawahine, Jovesa Domuni, Charlie Miska, we got Logan Payne. That Logan Payne's gonna be a good back coming in.
His name yet?
Oh yeah, he just came off his mission. He's a good back. We have Pokai, Shonen Moa, obviously. All those guys can play. All those guys can.
Now you pronounce his name Shione.
Yeah, Shonen Moa.
I've always said Sion.
Yeah, no, that's the brother, man.
Okay, no, you've got a lot of good brothers.
Yeah,
they're in your backfield, and we're gonna need you all. Do you catch passes out of the backfield much, or we mostly lead block or run?
No, I catch passes out of the backfield too.
Good. All right, so back to your antics in the locker room. Think of Trey Alexander or LeMason Waller. They're just guys that are freshmen here. And I know you're a freshman too, but you've been here for 2 years.
I've been here for a while. Yeah,
so you know the system.
Yeah,
you've had your locker. You know your guys. And they know you. The team, you all know each other. One of the things that I love about our culture that I think Coach Kalani is really pushing is how much you all, love and learn with each other,
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like it's sincere. And it starts with a guy sometimes that is having fun in the locker room, that loves everybody. So tell us your opinion, your feel of how the guys on the defense and the offense get along. How offensive line versus, how, because you guys are all from different parts of the country. You're from different cultures. A lot of the guys are from different religions. How does everyone get along so well?
I think one thing that really helps everyone get along so well is just the love of football. That's really why everyone's there, is because everyone loves the game of football. Everybody has spent their own time and has bought in like beforehand, before coming to BYU, that, this is why they want to be here. And then it's just like you hang out with guys for like a couple minutes and you're like, oh, he's just like me. Like he likes to laugh, like, and do all this other stuff. He likes to eat this or whatever, just like me, but he also loves football. And a big thing that Kalani has like emphasized with us is religion, whether it is like the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or anything. We obviously like Jake being Jewish, and like we have a couple guys that are Muslim, like Maury Bamba, and everyone just embraces like their faith, no matter what it is. Like I mentioned JT earlier, like he's Methodist, and like it doesn't matter like what
JT.
His name's John Tamopeao. He plays D tackle.
Tamopeao.
Yeah.
So he's a big guy.
Yeah, he's big.
And he's Methodist.
Yeah, he's from Tonga too, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but even him, like he's not a member of our church, but he's always like preaching his religion, like living his religion too.
And that doesn't bother anybody.
Yeah,
right?
It doesn't bother anybody that,
Good.
like when we have team prayers and stuff, like, and it's their turn to say their prayer, like Jake will pray and Maury too, like they'll pray whatever they feel like how they do it in their religion, and nobody gets on them for that. You know, it's really accepting, an accepting thing we have going on right now.
To me, it's a good education, you know, because I mean, when you consider it, Christianity is a minority in the world. When you consider that, you know, all the Hindus and Muslims and so we need to understand each other. And it's cool that on your football team that you're doing a little bit of that effort to understand, to hear somebody. Can you imagine hearing a prayer, a Muslim prayer in Arabic? That would be
it's cool.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's cool.
I would love that. I hope to be in your locker room someday.
Oh, you should come. You should come to our locker room or our team meet.
Can you talk to your uncle and see if he'll let some old, you know, fullback come in?
Oh yeah, he'll let you in. I'm telling you, I know his answer. He'll let you come to our meetings, man.
I'm gonna hold Lucky Finau to this.
You can hold me to that.
Know, I love Coach Sitaki. I ran into him at the airport and introduced myself and said how much. Anyway, I love what he's doing. I played for Coach Edwards. I was way before Coach Sitaki, before he played, but I remember him playing, and I remember Harvey Unga, your running back coach. I remember him playing, and he was.
You guys were the same number, 45?
Yeah, well, he's the same number.
Oh, same as you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I have that number now.
Do you really?
Yeah, they gave me that 45. Yeah, I love you too, Mike. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I tell people that Harvey Unga took my number.
Oh.
He did a lot with it.
Yeah.
Lucky, I think that it's so cool that our culture on our team, because when I met Coach Sitaki, he just said, hey, I'm just trying to keep the tradition going that Coach Lavelle started, Coach Edwards. And you know what? I think he's taken it to, you know, some further steps. And it's cool that I don't know if it's social media or you young people, you're so much more aware than maybe we were when I was your age. And so it's fun that you can have so much fun playing football and going to school.
Yeah.
But you said something about you were just at a camp.
Oh yeah, so we were just coaching the football camps earlier today, and they pay us for doing those. So I was just saying, like, if I was getting a lot of money, like, I wouldn't have been working those camps earlier today. You know?
There you go. Thank you. Because now we all think that you guys make $1 million a year playing football, and I know that's not how it works.
Yeah, no.
Maybe some guys that can dunk basketball.
Yeah, those guys, yeah. Yeah.
What a fun life, though. I mean, what do you think about this NIL era? And some of the guys in your locker room are making a lot of money.
Yeah, some good money.
Maybe there'll be a day when you do.
Yeah.
How do you live? Back in our day, everybody made the same. So is it hard in the locker room? Does it create tension that, hey, so-and-so, I know he's making a lot of money from X, Y, and Z?
I feel like it doesn't create any tension just because, like, everyone, like, wants to see everybody win. And, like, if anything, it just motivates the boys because it's like, oh, if he's doing good and, like, this is happening for him, like, who's to say it can't happen for me? And I think everyone is just has the same outlook on it. It's just, like, football, the love of football is what got us all here, not the love of money. And, you know, so, yeah. So everyone just sticks to, like, loving football. And, like, that's what Kalani always preaches to us, too. It's just, like, if we just play good football, like, the money will come eventually, whether it's now or down the road. Like, money's not a big thing that drives the boys, like, drives anybody on our team. It's always just, like, we want to win. Like, winning a national championship, that'll do more for us, like, both, like, with money or anything than just trying to play for money. And with that being said, like, Coach Kalani, he does, like, and, like, John Swift and them, and, like, shout out to Dave George. That's my boy. He's like, that's our GM. But he's from he grew up, like, in Vegas with me. I know I played in the same little league as him. But, like, they give us the tools that we need to, like, be financially, like, educated, and to know that, like, this money that's coming in, that, like, what to do with it and how it won't be a distraction for us, like, getting it. Does that make sense?
Makes tons of sense. Yeah. In fact, what you said, there's more depth to what you said than maybe you realize, because our whole country was built on an idea that I'm not going to be envious of you
Yeah.
And hopefully you're not going to be envious of me. Don't be, because I'm old, you know. But it's built on, hey, if Lucky can do it, maybe I can.
Yeah.
And that hope, that aspirational idea that, hey, if Lucky served a really good mission in Birmingham, Alabama, maybe I can too.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So I wanted to get to that too, but your wisdom in that in the locker room, there's, you know, you don't have that tension. In fact, it even kind of gives you, hey, if my friend over here, he's a senior, he's a junior,
Yeah.
he's done some really good things. If he can do that well, then, you know, there's that hope for me too.
Yeah, totally.
I love that. Good for you. Tell us though, when did you go on your mission? Was it right out of high school, or were you already here a year?
Oh, so I graduated in 2020, and I went on my mission that following fall in October.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you went to Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, best mission out there, man. That's the
You
best
know,
mission.
my wife and I visited the Birmingham, Alabama mission. The mission president is the leader.
Who?
This was a long time ago.
Oh.
It was President Perry and Cindy Webb were the presidents, and this was actually the same year that BYU went down to not Birmingham, to Tuscaloosa and played against the University of Alabama. And so I think it was in the late 1990s. It's before you were born, brother. But we went there, and I don't know if it's the same mission home or not. It could be. It was a nice place. But that is Roll Tide country, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about, how was it being an LDS missionary in Roll Tide country? Roll Tide is what they talk about, University of Alabama.
Yeah.
You know, and it's Roll Tide all day long.
I actually have a funny story about that. I saw obviously serving in 2020, like it was during like the pandemic, and we were eating at a member's house, and Nick Saban had gotten COVID, and we're eating, and like the father of the home goes, "Everyone stop eating. Elders, I need you guys to say a prayer for Nick Saban." And me and my companion just start laughing, and then like, but then
he was serious.
He was serious. The wife was serious. The whole family was serious. Like me and my companion are laughing, we're like, "Oh yeah, haha," and then they're like, "No, like serious. Let's go to the living room and let's say a prayer for him." So so they were big time Alabama fans over there.
I mean, I saw that.
Yeah.
There's a highway, I don't know if it's 50 or 80 or 100 miles from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham. Do you remember?
I only remember the one highway.
It's one road. You know.
Yeah.
It's mostly just 2 lane, coming and going.
Oh, okay.
And this was back in the late 1990s, but it took like 4 hours to get back from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham, because it was, I mean, the Roll Tide environment, that religion that the people of Alabama have toward their football team is amazing.
Yeah, that's how you get contacts, and like you just say Roll Tide to people, and they'll like wave back and say it back to you, and then you'll be like, "Yeah, we have a message for you," and then they'll be like, "Oh, okay." Yeah.
But yeah, so you really did use that as a way to connect, like, "Hi,
yeah,
Roll Tide."
I was like, "Hey, Roll Tide," and they're like, "Yeah, Roll Tide," and then be like, "You guys want to come in?" And it'll be funny, like there'll be people that like they'll see us and like hurry into their home, and then like later we'll be walking past the same home and then be like, "Roll Tide," and they'll be like, "You guys thirsty? You want to come in?" And then we're like, "Oh yeah,
you're just friends."
Yeah, now we're friends now. Yeah,
isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know. With a lot of people, I want to tell or say, because not everybody loves sports. And I mean, most people do. We understand. But, you know, some people just aren't into sports. But sports give you so much of a life lesson. For example, using your little Roll Tide to say hi to somebody. Yeah. And all of a sudden they feel like there's a connection to where you're walking by later. "Hey, come in and get a drink of water." Because you know our Roll Tide, you know, quote or whatever. Yeah,
it was actually cool serving, because I served with 2 of the guys on our team. So Trevor Pay, that's Connor Pay's little brother. He was on the mission with me. And
is he a big lineman too?
Yeah, he's big like his brother. He plays center. Oh. Yeah, he's smart. He's a smart guy. He's a really good player. And Vil Boha, yeah, his coach Shona Boha's son. He plays defensive end for us. So yeah, we all 3 of us served in that mission together. So
at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting that you'd all get called to Roll Tide country from the BYU football team.
Yeah.
I don't know if this matters at all, but when we met Keanu Tanavasa, he talked about his mission was served here in Utah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he served
already
here.
on the University of Utah's team. And he went back to the U of U. Fortunately, he's now here. Have you run into him in a practice at ever?
Oh, yeah, I was just hanging out with him earlier today. So, yeah,
really?
That's a good guy. Like,
what a strong,
good guy.
Strong guy. Well, tell me, Lucky, what are your aspirations on this BYU football team? What do you want to accomplish personally and as a team? When you guys talk about your goals, when you think of your goals, what's going to happen in the next couple of years? What do you see?
For me, I just see myself being out there, playing with the guys, like, in whatever aspect it is. I just love football. Like, when they asked me to switch to offense, like, I was more than happy to do it.
What position were you playing defensively?
So I was with the linebackers with Coach Enna and them. So Isaiah and Ace and all them, like, those are my boys. Like, we all came into BYU together. I was with them when I started, and so now I'm a running back. But yeah, I see myself playing. Like, I know I've had some setbacks these last couple years, but I really do feel like something's better, coming for me in the future. I just want to be out there playing football. Like, that's just what I want to do. Like, in whatever capacity it is, like, for the team. Like, whether if it's just special teams or if it's just anything, like anything to get out there. Yeah, willing to give. And I feel like that's one thing I have learned from these last couple of years of, like, sitting out, not being healthy all the way, is just learning to appreciate it. A lot of the older guys, like, have told me to keep my head up. Like, my first year, like, Nice Samahe, that's my big brother. Like, Chaz Ayu, Ben Bywater, Amin Hanneman, Deion Jones, like, all those guys, even AJ Vongpachon, like, they all were just telling me to keep my head up, it's like knowing that, like,
get through it.
Yeah, to get through, my time's going to come. And then, especially last year, like, someone who was always helping me out too was Gary Bohanon. Yeah, he played quarterback for us.
I remember from Baylor.
Yeah, from Baylor. Yeah, so I'm just here to play. Yeah,
he had a really good attitude, and he had to, because he didn't get the playing time that we all kind of expected that he would. Was he injured? Did he just have a good attitude and want to help the team? Tell us about Gary. I'm curious.
Yeah, shout out G Baby. That's what we call him, G Baby.
G Baby.
Yeah. Everyone really calls him Unc. Like, he sounds like an old man. Like, his mannerisms are as an old man. But, like,
now be careful talking about men.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. But he can play, man. He can play. Like, I know he's coaching people right now, but I can see him, like, making the UFL, like, working his way into the NFL. But he had such a good attitude, like, coming into our team when he came for that spring and even that fall camp prior to this last season. He was a real competitor, pushed all the boys. And that's one thing, like, I really loved about Gary last season was, like, even though he wasn't getting the playing time that, he wanted, or, like, a lot of people expected him to get, like, anytime someone needed another route, he's the first person to tell them what they're doing. Yeah, like, anytime Jake is making a check, he's the first one to be like, good check. Like, he's the first one to
compliment.
To compliment. Like, no negative energy, like, whatsoever in that guy. Like, just a good guy. Yeah.
Because a lot of times, I'm second team behind you, I might hang my head.
Yeah.
So, how does that affect the team versus how G Baby, took it?
I just feel like it's because of the culture Kalani has, like, built with the team that it makes it not that bad to, like, it doesn't make it, like, it's not like that.
You're still rooting for your
team. Yeah, like, you're like, that's still your boy. Like, that's your brother. Like, that, when I was playing linebacker, like, it was easy for us to just be happy for the guys ahead of us. Like, Ace Kafusi, Michael Kafusi, like, Miles Hall, like, those guys, and Siala Esera, like, those guys haven't, like, all of us maybe hadn't played as much as we wanted to, but the guys in front of us, like, as soon as the game's over, we're all hanging out. As soon as practice is over, we're all hanging out. Like, it was just, I think, just being happy for, like, it's easier to be happy for someone rather than, like, tear them down. And I feel like that's the spirit everyone has, especially, like, the Mall boys. I don't know if you know Ice and Sean and Mall. They were here with us last season. And
I want to meet them.
Yeah, those guys are cool.
Shh. Shona.
Yeah, Shona.
Shona.
So Shona, the running back.
He really lit it up some
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
Did well. You talked about Unk, G baby.
Yeah.
Gary Bohanon.
Yeah.
And you called him Unk. That's the second time I've heard people calling someone Unk.
Oh.
Can you think of the other one that I may have heard? Trey Alexander and LaMason Waller. Maybe it's just Trey, because Trey was talking about...
You talking about Keelan?
Keelan.
Oh, yeah, I know he's talking about Keelan.
Yes, you knew it.
Yeah.
And I worried because I talked to Trey. I love the kids.
Yeah.
You know, and they were together here, LaMason and Trey. And Trey told this story about Unk and how, Keelan kind of took him under his shoulder, and was showing him the ropes. He felt really good. He called him Unk. And then Keelan announced he was going to leave.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt bad. Like, oh, dang.
Yeah.
How does that affect Trey? What do you see?
I mean, I just seen him calling him the other day. Like, they're still boys, like.
They're still buds.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about, like, when your friends transfer,
portal,
like. Because, like, you've been with each other, like, the whole time. Like, you were, like, a lot of the guys that leave, like, the team spends so much time together. Not just based on, like, because we have to be there, like, but, like, outside of, like, football, like, outside of, like when Harry left, like,
friends.
Yeah.
When Harry left, who was that?
Harrison Taggart. We call him Harry.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, we'd go, like, cook steaks at his house all the time. So then, like, when he leaves, it's like, oh, dang, like, that's one of the boys, so it's
that's right.
So it's just like everyone's happy for them that they're gonna go, but at the same time, it's like you're just gonna miss hanging out. Like, but the good thing is, like, you can always, like, play the game with them, like, call them,
I have, it's funny how social media works nowadays.
Yeah.
But I have a son here from Southern Virginia University, another son in Dallas who's in his career, another son here in Pleasant Grove. And last night, my son Luke from SVU, and he's not heavy into gaming, but these three boys, my sons, all wanted to play together. I don't know if it was Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever you guys do, but they were going to hang together, thousands of miles apart and yet play that game together. And so I assume that when Trey Alexander, when his Unk leaves, they're so close. They're still going to be friends.
Yeah.
You feel good for him. Hey, you have maybe a better opportunity now.
Yeah.
I don't know. We love Keelan Marion. What a great athlete. What a great kid. But you don't want it to hurt, our guys that are still here, Trey Alexander.
Yeah, totally.
So you got that. This transfer, that's what you said. That's the one thing that sucks about the transfer portal is it breaks you up for a little bit.
Yeah.
But in our lives, that happens. I mean, in my career, sometimes people left for another job and, hey, I'm going to miss you. You were friends.
Yeah.
All right, Lucky, we've kept you here for a while. Love your attitude.
No, thank you so much for having me.
The wisdom that you have. What further things would you like to share? Because you have so many experiences, great attitude, the mission. Hey, you're even married, right?
Oh,
you
yeah.
have a family?
Yeah.
Do you have children?
Oh, no children yet.
Okay.
Just married.
But is there anything you'd like to share with our Cougar Nation or things that we haven't been able to talk about yet?
I just want to thank all the fans out there for all their support. Like, there's always so many people that support the program, and it's hard to understand, like, how many people are out there, but anywhere you go, like, the team goes, like, there's always people that are like, go Cougs. Like,
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I was in the Bahamas, like, last year for my honeymoon, and, like, I had my BYU stuff on, and, like, literally so many people were like, go Cougs, and I was like, oh, dang. Like, so no matter where you go, like, there's always fans. I just want to give my appreciation and love for all the fans out there, and just, like, to all the kids out there that are trying to, like, make it to the next level, just keep working. And I just want to thank you so much for having me, especially my dad and my sister out here. I really do feel blessed just to be on here. There's been a lot of great players on here and coaches, and I feel really grateful that I could be another guy on this show.
It's fun to hear your stories. And to me, now older, I remember some of those old experiences that are just like maybe or very similar to what you've had. And we learn from those things. So the reason we're doing this is because in this difficult game of football where you get knocked down, and sometimes you knock other people down, you get knocked down, sometimes you're injured. How do we get back up, and how do we do it with a good attitude, like Lucky Finau?
One thing like my parents always like stressed to me growing up is like someone always has it worse, you know, and so just be grateful for what you have right now. And I feel like that's one thing that I try to do is just to be grateful for what I have right now. And like, yeah, a lot of times, like, especially when you have goals, like it's easy to get discouraged and get angry at whatever's happening right now. But if you just are grateful for whatever is good in your life right then, that's going to help you, like, just to change your attitude for a second to, like, keep going, you know, and to keep your head up. And that's one thing that I love about all the boys. Like, all the boys are all like that. Like, there's not a single guy on our team that is like a negative Nancy. Like, all the boys are always like, nah, Nick, let's go. Like, let's keep going. And like, there's so many times where I'll start feeling a certain way, and then like one of my teammates will
bring you back.
Yeah, they'll bring me back, you know. And that's what's so good about the team. Like, everybody just helps each other and feeds off of each other's good energy. So yeah, that's all I'd say.
Just to add to that, and we'll finish, but I saw a video from last year, maybe one or two, where you as a team will dedicate some things to someone who's been disabled.
Yeah.
And to see your players, your teammates, whether it's you or another teammate, laud this young man or young woman and then give these gifts, and then see the joy that happens to this little child or someone who's disabled. I mean, you're doing God's work. So thank you for all that you're doing.
Oh yeah, no, appreciate it. Yeah.
All right. Lucky Finau, everybody.
No, thank you so much, Mike.
One of the guys in the future, I hope you're not 30 years old when you graduate, but you might.
Oh, yeah. No, me too.
Thank you, Lucky.
No, thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you for watching another episode of Beyond the Game. Remember to click here to subscribe and click here to watch our recent videos. Also, please follow us on social media. And remember, go Cougs.